Hello YouTubers and fellow hams. Hey, solar cycle 25 has started. It's starting to ramp up too. It's really getting rolling. In fact, if we take a look here at the Spaceweather page and at the graph, there it is. If we look at the graph for sunspot numbers, you can see that it is definitely swinging up, and there's these little spikes appearing, these little peaks. And oh, by the way, we go down here and we look at the solar flux, you'll see that the two correlate. Every time there's a peak in sunspot numbers, we see a peak in the solar flux. And that's the number I like to watch, is the flux. The flux is 10.7 centimeter microwave RF emissions coming from the sun, usually correlated with the number of sunspots. The more sunspots you have facing the Earth, the more of that RF you have coming from the sun charges up the ionosphere, and the upper bands, the upper frequency bands, really start to get active. And that's exactly what's been happening. It's getting exciting, in fact. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to show you what I'm seeing on the bands and try to encourage you guys to get on the air, because it's starting to get exciting. It's starting to get fun. So let's go over to the radio and let's pop around on the HF bands, the upper bands, and let's see what activity is looking like these days, almost daily now. Well, I had a nice little chat with Roland there on 17 meters, and I thought I'd pop up here and take a look at 15 to see if I can see any activity yet, and I see some FT8 activity. That's another thing that I will often do is I'll look at the FT8 segment and look for signals, just to see, how the band is doing. And yeah, pretty low S3, coming up slowly, so I wouldn't try to make any single sideband contacts on 15 right now. It's not quite open yet. It's getting there. We can see some CW signals down here, but again, they're pretty weak yet, so 15's not open. But I'll be watching this as the sun comes up and the day progresses, and we'll be moving up the bands as they open. Well, the solar flux is 92 this morning, and it's early. It's not even 9 a.m. And look what's happening on 15 meters. Kilo Bravo Niner Romeo Lima Whiskey. Italy.
November 5, Juliet Echo Delta, you're 5 and 5. Roger, 5 and 5. You're 5959 in Ohio. Name's Chuck. Thank you, Selectric towards the beaming North America, Italy 8, Quebec, Lima Sierra.
Kilo Bravo Niner Romeo Lima Whiskey.
0. Again. Italy, big full, 5 and plus. My name is Pat, Papa America, Texas, over. 7-3, Italy 8, Quebec, Lima Sierra.
Kilo Bravo Niner Romeo Lima Whiskey.
Ending in Tango. Kilo to 1 Bravo Tango, you're 5-9 here in Naples, Italy.
Naples, Italy at 9 in the morning.
Okay, Georgia, thank you, 7-3. The second station ending in Tango, go. Is 0 DPT, good signal, 5-9 to 5 plus, 0. My name is Pat, Papa America, Texas, over. Okay, Mac, thank you, 73. Italy 8, Quebec, Lima Sierra, North America.
Kilo Bravo Niner Romeo Lima Whiskey.
QDX 15 meters, India 8, Quebec, Lima Sierra. Italy 8, Quebec, Lima Sierra, Georgia.
Kilo Bravo Niner Romeo Lima Whiskey.
15 meters, beaming North America. India 8, Quebec, Lima Sierra.
Okay, I put up the chameleon vertical.
Beaming North America. India 8, Quebec, Lima Sierra.
Kilo Bravo Niner Romeo Lima Whiskey.
Vittoria 3 Norvegia, Y Whisky se non sbaglio. Buon pomeriggio, 5-9, cambio.
Somebody called him in Italian. I put up the chameleon vertical, see if the lower takeoff angle helps me with this, changes the skip distance. He came up a little bit, he got stronger than the doublet.
Ok, sorry, November Yankee Silofono, 659 Napoli, mi nome è Pasquale, cambio.
A November 9 station that speaks Italian, how about that? That's one way to get a DX station's attention. Call them in their own language. Kilo Bravo Niner, Romeo Lima Whiskey.
CQDX 15, India 8, Quebec Lima Sierra. Italy 8, Quebec Lima Sierra, CQDX 15 meters.
It's a couple of days later, and the solar flux is back down to 81. But I've noticed this happen many times after there's a peak. And in fact, we actually had an R1 flux, solar X-ray flux flare a few days ago. I'll notice that after an event like that, there'll be a couple of days where the bands will stay pretty active. And here we are. It is later morning, 10:45 a.m. 15 meters is quite active. Look at these signals. They're all over the place. And they stop when I tune to them.
Is that Alpha Fox?
That's somebody at the Pennsylvania QSO party's going on.
Romeo, 1658 in Bucks County.
Yeah, Pennsylvania.
15, CQ15. Beaming Europe. This is Whiskey Zero Golf, November Zulu. Happening up above there. See how things have changed on 12 and 10, over?
Bunch of activity, but let's go look at 12 meters. Look at this. Lots of activity on 12 meters.
And my KTH is Georgia, Alpha. You're 59 Georgia. W4QN. Echo 9 Lima, over.
So yeah, lots of activity on 12 meters. What about 10 meters? Oh yeah, look, activity. 10 meters is open. They always stop when you tune to them. Okay, let's see what some of this other stuff is. I don't get it.
683 in Berks County, Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah, Pennsylvania QSO party.
Here's KC3, BSA.
BSA, Boy Scouts of America?
Hello, CQ for the PA QSO party.
Yeah, Pennsylvania.
CQ, PA party, CQ.
But 10 meters is open, dudes. I mean, there's so many times you go to 10 meters and there's just no activity, and then here we are, bang.
5-7 in Pennsylvania, United States.
Pennsylvania QSO party must have just started. The Europeans were all over it a little while ago, but now the gray line is past Europe, so it's shutting down. But yeah, this is becoming the norm. Just about every day there's activity on the upper bands. Get on the bands. DX is there in the mornings for Europe and in the afternoons for Eurasia. Get out there, man. Start making contacts. This repeater's in New Jersey.
Oh my God, you don't know how happy I am.
20 over 9.
I'm not the only one that does that. Very good. Hey, listen,
It's been as far as up as 30 over.
As long as you get your own call sign right, you're good to go. And I'm not coming up with a KF2 station, only that one that I made contact with, and that's not what you're looking for. Sorry. I don't have a minute. I do remember talking to a Huntington station, and I do not remember the call sign. And normally I'm good like
Full
that.
quieting
I write stuff
FM
down
from
in
New
my
Jersey.
little notepad, sticks around here for a week or two, and then I throw the paper away. But nope, don't remember. I'm so sorry.
Well, there's... he's not there now. There's James. Yep, that's James down in near Yuma.
Then, Kilo Bravo 7, Tango Bravo Tango. Kilo Bravo 7, Tango Bravo Tango. This is Alpha Alpha 2 Echo Charlie, and you were doing a fantastic job with that TV antenna. You were, I can only guesstimate that you were a solid 5'9" into the repeater for a very short period. We're going to get you in the logbook there if you can still copy. Over, over. Hard, but I just wanted to say hello. I got a buddy out there that wants to get in as well. But yeah, I'm out there. See you later. Good. You have a wonderful day out there in Yuma, Arizona. KB7, Tango Bravo Tango, Alpha Alpha 2 Echo Charlie in the beautiful Hudson Valley of New York.
KB9RLW, also in Arizona.
United Station, Papa. United Station, try again.
Oh, this is fun. So yeah, it's getting to be a lot of fun, especially 10 meters opening up. Not daily, but every few days, every couple of days, even sometimes, there's activity on 10. 15 meters, though, has been opening up every day, and it's a great DX band. You get really good skip. You can make some serious distance with low power. In fact, using just the 10 watts barefoot on the ICOM 705 and my doublet antenna, I worked AB9? Oh, shoot, I can't remember. Madeira Island off the coast of Portugal, 5,333 miles away with 10 watts. And he gave me a 5.5, I gave him a 5.7. We had a little short conversation, you know. So that's 15 meters is a great band for DX. So is 17. 17's open every day now. 15 meters is open almost every day now. 12 meters has been opening up, and 10 meters, as you saw with the incredible propagation yesterday, where I was hearing that repeater, FM repeater on 10 meters out of New Jersey was coming in 30 over S9 at the best. So, wow. So anyway, get on the air. It's time, man. The bands are waking up. There's activity almost every day on those upper bands. Work some DX, have some fun. And we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, if you're not already a subscriber, click to subscribe. Join us on the Facebook channel for discussion about the videos. And if you'd like to help support this channel, please click to support me on my Patreon page.